Good morning and hello, I'm Fresco and this is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex Briefing for Monday the 9th of January 2023. Got no bets for yesterday, so there's nothing to review, so the account's static at approximately plus 64.8 units from a peak of 72, so we're getting back up there, which is good news. Anyway, today we're at Wolverhampton on the all-weather, 7 o'clock tonight. It's classified stakes, Class 6, 3-year-olds, 0 to 50, 6 furlongs, 20 yards. Just grab this, and it's modelled at 93. Now 93 is relatively slow for excuse me again, that distance on the all-weather compared to the other tracks, so it's a sort of a running on stamina style distance track. The one we like is this number 6, Ginny Joe. It's got an interesting profile. It had 3 runs to get its handicap mark at Wolverhampton, where it performed on the face of it quite poorly, and ended up with a official rating of 45. It's now been dropped £5 to 40. This is a 0 to 50, so it's well in there, but it's a classified stake, so it's £10 shy of the maximum. So well, basically, on the face of it, it ran poorly. But if you look at those 3 races it was in, some of those horses are rated up in the 90s and the hundreds, which is like a mile away from the rest of the field. So it had a very tough time, and it was pretty much gamed slowly away as well, and all the rest of it. So we're not too bothered about the first 3 runs. And then the key run really was at where was it? Chelmsford. Chelmsford, 6 furlongs, which is a lot quicker, modern 98, and it was drawn wide and raced very wide. Had a very wide trip. If you watch that race, you'll see that it basically took the scenic route, hung wide, right outside, and then ran on nicely towards the end. So it had a difficult job, and it stuck to the task, and we like that horse a lot, Ginny Joe. So we've put £1.50 per £8 unit, so £150 win at 6 to 1, and we managed to get that on the exchanges on average. You get about 5 to 1 on Sportsbook at the time, and we also done £1.50 per £8 bet, £8 stake. So £150, 3 places on Sportsbook, and we've got 1.8 to 1. So basically that's just slightly odds on. So it's 4 to 5. So we've got 4 to 5 for the 3 places in the 7-runner race. You've got a non-runner there, and so we'll lose about 30 pence on the £3 or £30 in our case. So we're staking £3 per £8 unit, which is 300, giving us exposure of 0.375 a unit, just over a third of a unit, with an each way sort of situation on it. So excuse me again. So we're reasonably happy with that. So that's what we're doing. Ginny Joe's been written up as it's in a mixed fashion. If you look at some sites, it's just viewed as a poor filly. And others, it's viewed as if it's got a shout, but anyway, we like it, so that's what we're doing. On the Forex front, it's a Monday. We've got sort of the market's sort of deciding what to do about the NFP Fed situation, and the key to look at really is the S&P 500. Which is basically the American US broad index, will tell you what the market thinks about where the dollar's heading. So if you get a good ramp up in the S&P, you'll know that the market is thinking that the dollar's going to be weak going forward, and if it starts to dirge around and go down, then they're not decided and the dollar may strengthen up. Trading, we're going to monitor today. And maybe have a look tomorrow. So that's the key thing to look at really if you're trading today. How is the S&P 500 behaving in the light of all this NFP stuff and data we had out on the Friday. So that's where we are there. So just to recap then, we're having this Ginny Joe, 7 o'clock tonight, Wolverhampton, 6 furlongs. Number 6, drawn 6 as well. So it'll have to tuck in and run, as long as it doesn't run too wide, it should be alright. So that's what we're doing. And anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and goodbye.